What's up, guys? Your boy Sneak This. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I want to ask that you hit that like, that subscribe, and that bell for any notification on when I drop any new content. And if you're coming back to check your boy out, I want to thank you. Peace. What's up, guys? Your boy Sneak This, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jordan 11 Jubilee. Let's get it. Now, the Jordan 11 was originally released in 1995 by famed designer Tinker Hatfield, and it was actually Jordan's favorite design. It's reported that he said from himself that the Jordan 11 was his favorite design. Jordan liked this design so much on the Jordan 11s that he actually wore them before he was supposed to wear them. With this particular shoe, this was the very first shoe that was released, the Jordan signature models, when Jordan came out of retirement for playing baseball in 1995. And it is, once again, Jordan's favorite design. Now, the name Jubilee actually comes from the 25th or the 50th anniversary, with this being the 25th anniversary of the release of the Air Jordan 11s. That's why these are named Jubilee, 25th anniversary. Now, let's get into the design of the shoe. So first, let's take a look at the box. So the box actually comes in black and silver. If you guys look at that, you got black on the top with that Jumpman on the top. You got silver also with the Jumpman logo. You go around the front, you have that eye that's synonymous with the Jordan 11s. If you look underneath the shoe, you have that Nike logo and also the swoosh logo underneath. And a very cool box. This is actually a different box that they usually have on the Jordan 11s, but I love the touch that they did with it being the 25th anniversary. I love the touch that they did with this particular box. So let's get into the box. So we open this box up. The box actually comes with a wing-like opening or design. I've never really seen this on any shoes before, but a really cool touch to this special anniversary shoe. We look at the paper. The paper comes with 1995 and 2020 on there. Again, to note the fact that this is the 25th anniversary of this particular shoe. We get into there, and let's take a look at the shoe. So we take these out. These are crazy. So definitely you guys see the hints of what you are usually used to seeing on those Jordan 11s, but with a couple of subtle differences on there. So these do come in black. Also with the silver on there, you can see like the metal with the Jordan that's spelled out on the side. Just super dope, man. Always a dope shoe. I also like the fact that they got that metal Jumpman on the side right there, that silver Jumpman. And then with the 23 in the back that's spelled out, that 23 that's synonymous with the Jordan 11s, they also have that metal as well. So super dope touch. Now let's get into some of the differences on these, some of the differences that I did notice with this special anniversary edition. So one of the things, well, the very first thing that popped out was the fact that they had the Jordan spelled out on the side, and they have that in that metal material. You do not usually see that on Jordan 11 models. So kind of threw me off a little bit, but I think it's an okay touch in terms of the shoe. Something else that I did notice was they have leather on the middle where they usually have the stitched material that's just applied to it, that has that Jordan on there and that Jumpman in the middle. And then in the very middle, they do have, again, that metal touch on there. I actually like this part about it because I think it's going to be more durable and it's going to stand up better over time. So very dope touch with that middle part. Again, with the Jordan in the metal on the eyelets of the shoe. So definitely notice that. Again, with the Jumpman logo, that is metal. I love that. Very shiny metal, stand out. And I think that's going to hit right with the light. You know, when the light hits that, that's going to really stand out on the shoe. Again, with that metal in the 23, once again on the back. Now, something else that I did notice on the OG models, they actually have on the very inside of the insole, they have the Nike Air on there. On these, what they have on the inside is they have a Jumpman on the inside of the insole, and then they also have a 25 in the same exact font that you see on this 23. they have a 25 in there, again, to represent the 25th anniversary of this shoe releasing. Look on the bottom of there, you see that gray on the bottom. Very, very dope touch on that. And then, of course, you got that carbon fiber right there sticking out on the side, which again is synonymous with the Jordan 11s. Now, if we get into some of the subtle things that they changed on this particular model of shoe, you know, I did notice that they changed the sole of the shoe, or the color of the sole. So with the Jordan 11 models that we've seen in recent years, they usually go to that translucent blue. And the reason why they decided to go with that translucent blue originally was because it ages better. You're less likely to see the oxidation and also the dust and the dirt buildup that comes on that sole, and you'll get less yellowing. But with this particular model, I did notice that they went with more of a clear color, which is more of a neutral color. It looks good right out of the box, but I think that this particular color is going to, you know, age worse than you'll be able to see with the translucent blue. So I did notice that difference. Another difference that I did notice while wearing this shoe was the fact that this Achilles area, now on previous Jordan 11 models, I did notice that this little area right here that's on the Achilles area, the back of the shoe, it's usually like a flexible material that's similar to like a rubbery, stretchy material. But with this particular model, I did notice that that material was less flexible, and it feels more like a shoestring. It's a stiff material that doesn't move that much. So those were two of the differences that I did notice outside of course, the metal that's used on the Jumpman, and then also the Jordan going on the side, and then the leather that's in the middle of the tongue of the shoe with that metal in the middle. And then also on the inside of the shoe, did notice that difference with the 25, but that 25 is to represent the 25th anniversary, which again, Jubilee stands for 25th or 50th anniversary. So that's the reason why they did that. But that is some of the differences that I did notice in this particular model. Now, if we go back to the history of the season that Jordan wore the Jordan 11s, this was actually the first shoe that he wore in his full season back from playing baseball after the first time that he retired. As you guys know, the very first shoe that he wore when he came back was the Jordan 10. And a lot of people remember that Jordan 10 for that game that he played in Madison Square Garden, which is, dubbed the double nickel. 55, he wore the red, black, and white pair of the Jordan 10s. But in that season, the Bulls actually didn't win. But with this shoe, this was the first shoe that Jordan wore in his full season back, which was 95 and 96. And as you guys know, that was a very good year for the Bulls, the year that they climbed back to the top of the NBA, and Jordan won his fourth NBA title. In terms of statistics in that season, 1995-1996, Jordan ended up averaging 30.4 points, 4.3 assists, and 6.6 rebounds per game. So a very, very dominant season for Jordan and the Bulls. And again, this was the season that the Bulls ended up winning their fourth NBA title. Now, if we get into some of the history, honestly, in terms of sneakers, I think this is the creme de la creme. It does not get any higher than the Jordan 11s. When you look at the history of the sneaker, the overall design, so many materials that goes into this sneaker design, and also the performance aspects with the carbon fiber and the sole of the shoe and the lockdown feel of the patent leather, and also just in terms of off the court feel, this is probably the most versatile shoe off the court. I mean, you can wear it with casual, you can wear it with business, casual, performance, anything. You can wear this sneaker and it's gonna look dope. So I think with the design of the sneaker and also the history of the sneaker, with it just dropping and being celebrated every single year, I mean, it is a tradition that this shoe comes out in December. It's the dopest shoe to me, man. I think like it's nothing that even comes close to this sneaker. So definitely, and again, this is Jordan's favorite Jordan signature model. He said it himself, the Jordan 11 is his favorite model. So I think this sneaker is second to none and the greatest sneaker to ever be released, man. We can debate it, but I mean, come on, man. Now, when this sneaker originally released in 1995, it did release for a price tag of $125. Inflation. But when the sneaker re-released this year, which it released on December 12th, the sneaker did release for $220. Now, this sneaker is dead stock. You cannot get it anymore. And what I'm seeing in terms of resale prices is upwards of $300. So $300 you'll have to spend in order to get your hands on it. But again, this is a very special model. I actually have a bunch of Jordan 11s. So this might be the first Jordan 11 that I've ever gotten that I won't wear. I wear all my shoes, but this particular model, since it is the Jubilee, the 25th anniversary, I probably will store this one up. So that is going to be all for me, guys. Once again, final verdict, Jordan 11 Jubilee, the 25th anniversary. This is a must cop. You got to get your hands on it. If you were able to get your hands on it, consider yourself lucky because it is sold out. But in terms of the dopeness of the sneaker, it's a Jordan 11. So, it's automatically going to be dope, yeah. So with that being said, once again, if this is your first time checking me out, I want to ask that you hit that like, that subscribe, and that bell for any notification on when I drop any new content. And again, if you're coming back to check your boy out, I want to give you a big, big thanks. Peace. I want to wish you peace, love, health, and prosperity. Thank you. Peace.